All right. Um, Today is Wednesday. We have been on the road, me and Austin shooting film. Again, it is cold. It is a long road that we've got to get to our long tunnel to get to the end of this. But I do see light at the end of it, mainly because what we saw today in Chimney Rock, there's just such destruction, and it's hard to believe unless you see it. And then whenever you see it, you wonder how you rebuild, but they're doing it. The two stories from Chimney Rock, and we'll have full interviews. The one is the RV park there, and this guy, God bless his soul, he uh, he chased this storm all the way up the East Coast. So he started in uh, the Keys. It hit his house there. Then he made it to. He had another house in Fort Myers that his parents owned. He had to go there and get cleaned up, and then he looked and the storm was in the Carolinas where his RV park is, right in Chimney Rock. So he had to come up there. So it hit him three different times, and he sort of laughed. He said he used to cry whenever he said this, but his mother died in January, and her name was Helene. So it's quite the story, and we'll have a video for that one. The other one is an artist that was in Chimney Rock. We met him today, and this is a piece of art I bought. You can see the mud all over it. I bought a couple pieces, all with mud, all to put in what we're going to do for WNC Strong. But we first knocked on the door and nobody was inside the studio. Then we went to the little hotel right beside it, motel, looked in the windows. We went around the side of the motel, and the guy's got river rock neatly stacked. I mean, as big as a garage, and he's on top of it, and he's putting what is a piece of art on top of it where they cut out of chainsaws. We went down and talked to him, and I said, you build this? And he'd been building everything since day one. He never left. He rode the entire storm out on the main strip of Chimney Rock. He said everything from up the stream went around him, by him, through him. And then we just started talking. We go in his basement because it was two stories. The basement, the mud was all the way up to the ceiling and packed full inside his house. And that's where he stayed. And he got all the mud out by himself with a bucket and a shovel. And it was perfectly clean. I'll post some pictures. And then we went up, and he showed us his art and was showing us how the mud did this. And I just felt compelled to buy something. And we got talking. He's like, here, let me clean it for you. And I was like, no, I want to tell the story of the storm. But anyway, we got a full interview with him, and he's going to help us with some WNC Strong licensed art, and his buddy who does the chainsaw work is going to do some as well. So it was just a great story. I looked at this guy and just saw WNC Strong. That's what this is about resilience and toughness and just picking your bootstraps up and going. And that's what, if you read this piece of art, that the one reason I bought, it says, are you going to cowboy up or just say stand or just lay there and bleed? And that was it. He was cowboying up, and it was great. So we've got two different emails or two different parts, and it was either Senator Budd or Senator Tillis or maybe all the federal senators together. They came in and their offices bought a lot of hotel rooms for those displaced. So thank you, whoever did it, Senator Budd, Senator Tillis, if you did it together, Senator Edwards. That means a lot, getting these people out of the cold. And we've got December 12th coming, and that's going to be another big day for, how do we keep 2,000 people off the streets? And that leads me to the tent post. We did have some response to that, and every tent will help and every heater will help. The big thing with the tent is getting the wood stove inside so they have a way to heat, and we're working on that. Retailers, WNC Strong needs retailers. Again, whenever we sell it, the money goes to the rebuild. We're buying stuff every day. And the last thing we bought was a fuel trailer, and there'll be another one to buy fairly soon. We have gotten a pretty good response off the dollar fuel campaign. I think that fuel trailer was a little over 4,000. We bought a third of it, and we've probably raised a little bit less than 4,000 for the fuel campaign right now. Last thing, we did American flag stickers. They look just like this. They're on our website. You can buy one for, I think it's $3 or $3.50, but if you buy 50 or more, they come in packs of 50. They go down to $2. So that's something, if you're a retailer, you can, buy 50 of them and make $1.50 on them for yourself. If you want to buy 2,000 or 1,000, let us know. We can get you a better deal. The more you buy, we're just trying to, again, come up with ways to fund what we're doing and get people fuel and get people back into housing. But that's it. As always, if you're struggling mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, let us know. Reach out to us. We'll find a doctor or a pastor, or I'll come see you personally. So pray for Western North Carolina. Pray God continues to keep his hand, and pray that the weather doesn't turn as cold as they said it's going to turn. See y'all.